Three. And the Thunder get the rebound. Man, boy, that's a tough bucket.
Paris Lawson, one of her keys, was talking about it.
Man is going to get the roll right off the front of the rim.
Roby already with 5 boards. Giddy again. Kicks it out. Man, the corner three. That's good. And the Knicks are down by 8.
As Beasley tries to turn the corner. Under ball movement, trying to create those advantages. As Tre Mann floats it up and in. Nice drive. His man's got 2 in a row.
Yeah, there's a youth movement once again going on in OKC. Ooh. As you see Mann in his bag. He went from dunking to shooting threes.
Mann, and OKC has the lead.
I know you thought I was making it up. No, this kid, he can play.
Well, the Thunder have shrunk a big fourth quarter, second half deficit. It was 18.
You have to love what you see here early. Pacers 3 of 3 from 3, 5 of 5 overall. And now Tre Mann.
Well, they don't call it travel when you flank it off the backboard like that. As Mann. And he's going to get the friendly hop. Krejci from the corner fires it up to Mann, looking to make his move on a good defensive player in Craig. And he got it up and in, going against the grain. Tough shot, one-footed by Mann.
Ty Jerome is checked in. Here is Jerome at the foul line. 3 on the way is Drew, as it's Tre Mann who connects.
The Celtics once again pushing right back and trying to thwart any comeback as Tre Mann way behind the arc. It's not a problem from 3. Mann stops, pulls up, and he's going to get the friendly hop. Beasley's played a very sound game, very sound fourth quarter. Barton from the outside. Denver can't get a 3 now. His man rips it away from Jokic. All behind his back, right to the rookie Wiggins, and he hammers it down.
We mentioned 2 of the lowest scoring teams in the NBA. Now Tre Mann trying to do it himself, and he will. Man, oh man, and that was, give him credit. That was an acrobatic play.
You know, you just thought, okay, but he broke that mold and became really a big-time player and scorer in this league. As you talk about a big-time scorer.
And then when you look down in the floor, Del, they've all got one thing in common. They're long and look athletic and bouncy.
His second, but both of his threes have been really timely. As Mann, what a move! Little hesitation. McGee could not block the shot with the reverse. As the ball continues to move around the perimeter, as Mann looking to make his move. Nice pass right underneath Isaiah Roby, who lays it up and in. Just put together some solid possessions consecutively on both ends of the floor. Try to get some buckets, try to get some misses on the other end as Tre Mann's solid offensive night continues. Sacramento's offense completely going through a drought. It's 2 out of 14 in the fourth quarter. Nice pass. JRE, the beneficiary. As Tre Mann attacks right away, got to the rim, the scoop off the glass, nice move. And that's one of those plays, Michael, that you're alluding to.
Dallas has scored 6 straight right now. Giddy caught it underneath the basket, able to move it along. And the ball still moving for the Thunder. Late in the shot clock, Tre Mann tried, he lost his balance, but Muscala's there for the bailout, flying to the basket.
Another one for Minnesota, as Mann on the hard take, right to the rack. And a little scoop high off the glass.
I mean, he was just playing some beautiful basketball.
Just electrified the building with shots like that as he was well behind the arc, and he's got himself another 3 to 9.
Yeah, that was a big screen by Pirtle on Mann. May have gotten away with an offensive foul to free up McDermott.
Nice drive. And the Thunder have had a couple of times, Michael, where they've got it down to 11, got it down to 13. As Tre Mann, his patent move.
No, #1 post move that they teach you as a young post player.
Mann working against Halliburton. They got to get it up in time, just beating the shot clock expiration. Wow.
Just missed time to the hair. Otherwise, it's a put-back dunk for Drew.
And the jumper is good from Tre Mann. Mann, 6'5" rookie out of Florida.
And he's back in uniform. That's a big positive sign for him. That's a nice backdoor cut. And look what it turns into. A highlight reel for the Spurs. He was commissioner's pick, but man, he's got numbers to back that up.
That is just unfair. So everybody getting into the offensive mix.
And they're playing with such efficiency. God goodness, look at the step back on that. Hello.
He fell victim to the same things we're talking about, Michael. Just a loaded Western Conference among guards as Mann gets the roll and gets hacked for an and one.
Buddy Hield, who just checked into the ball game. My Bahamian Caribbean brother has knocked down both of his threes. Tre Mann knocked one down there.
Trying to defend Lou Dort. Got it off to Baisley in traffic. Mann is open for a three, though.
Boy, I tell you what, Mann has looked nice shooting the ball.
Nice pocket pass. Holmes in traffic. Got hit in the face and is shaken up. OKC got a 5-on-4, and Mann converts with the three.
Swing it. He didn't see it. Wiggins turned his back on the roll. Thomas attack mode. Takes it in. Rebound. Duke gets it blocked on the inside.
And so it's a 7-0 Minnesota start to the second quarter. Mann sees a little bit of space, lets it fly from downtown and connects.
Two tough rookies who know how to play. Tre Mann lines it up. That's a three.
As the Thunder get another stop on defense. Here is Mann. So shifty. Oh, what a move. Breaking down that Sacramento defense. You thought he was going to settle for the shot. Nope, he goes right to the rim.
And Ty Jerome with the deflection, and the Grizzlies have turned it over 3 times. That is not what you want to do against an outman team, as Mann gets the kind bounce.
Beat Krejci with the rebound. Tre Mann now. Screen from Sarr. Fires the shot over Wagner. It's good for 3. He can score the basketball now.
Giddy back up top. Shot clock. As Mann drives, 11 on the shot clock. Bank shot is good.
So Denny now has the assignment of trying to guard SGA. On the switch, Mann floats over Harrell. That goes in. 9 points now for Tre Mann.
Raptors 9 for 28 from three-point range. Mann chased off the line. Gilgeous-Alexander, a three that's good, and he's got 22.
Smart play by Pokusevski on Bledsoe to just encourage him to take that shot.
Boy, that is such a sweet stroke from the rookie Tre Mann.
Or even trail your man around it. You got to give him something. Pick your poison.
Oh, man. Nice scoop pass underneath, and Sarr starting to kind of enforce himself a little here offensively.
I mean, he just comes at people physically. That's his game.
Yeah, he's got a lot of old school basketball in him. And he fits really well with Portland. How about that shot fitting in well early with the Thunder offense?
Bradley Beal, and the pass was too low. Big men don't like him below the waist. Here is Tre Mann. Oh, he shows the speed, and how about that scoop and score? Baisley again wants to drive on James. Instead, we'll kick it back outside to Mann. Mann with 10 on the timer. Making his moves on Reeves. Got inside and a nice spin. Tre Mann trying to make up for the last 2 months.
Yeah, they're 14 of 25 from downtown. 25 of their 39 shots have been threes.
And there is Tre Mann's first deuce of the night. Mann wants to drive. Stops, little hesitation, right to the rim. What a move by the rookie. Just a little hesitation and the pretty finish.
With a runner, boy, he pulls up with the three. That time showing you the mid-range.
Now he's got the ball in his hands. With Bledsoe on him, and he shakes. Bledsoe steps back, and how about the shot from Tre Mann?
Tre Mann sees some room, flips it up off the glass. Boy, that's a sweet move. As Robinson goes crashing down, always hold your breath.
And really, they've been the only two that's really been doing the damage for the Lakers. As Tre Mann gets in on a nice little floater. Man, he's starting to really utilize that understanding.
Alonzo's been very impressive. He caught my eye his first exhibition game here last season.
Yeah, and then he had 22 the last meeting against the Spurs in Oklahoma City. Another easy bucket for the Thunder brings about a timeout.
Those 2 free throws by Tyler Hero. Miami's first trip to the free throw line tonight. Hero with 9 points already off the Heat bench. Man alive.
Mann will swing it ahead. Jerome to Mann. Nice cut from the opposite side for a bucket.
That's how they've been playing all half.
He also had, 7 rebounds, 10 points. Very instrumental off the bench.
Mann got his own miss and follows it.
And Baisley with the rebound. 3rd year, native of Cincinnati, Ohio. Did not attend college. Went overseas and played before the NBA draft. That's another 3.
I'm telling you, Man is the guy that's going to take advantage of you.
But in this league, you could get touched up at the other end.
Yes.
Even if you didn't do it on purpose. You know what I'm talking about. Mann with the lob. Big time finish by Diakite.
Last year, Eric Gordon shot a career best 75% at the rim. Struggled from 3, but had his best season in terms of his efficiency around the cup.
Just met the 15-year veteran and Al Horford. Pritchard trying to race up the floor, and his pass taken away by Krejci. Now Krejci on the other end finds a man. It's Tre Mann in the corner, and the 3 rattles in.
Maybe a half of another defender there on the baseline to get that tough shot to go.
Rookie Tre Mann with a drive and the scoop and the score. Nice job.
Just getting familiar with this level and playing defense. And the assignments is Tre Mann steps into the 3 and knocks it down. He's 0 for 4 on the night. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd. Mann got that screen. Now he will attack left hand off the glass. Count it. And the foul.
Baisley had a lot to do with that, too. So quick to get up in the air.
Tre Mann off the deck, fires in. He connects. What a stroke from the outside by Mann.
Krejci, 4 to shoot. Mann gonna have to launch inside the lane, throw it up and in.
Well, the 3 ball's looking good from Devin tonight. Got to get more of them up.
His second, he's got 8. On the drive, off the window that time from Mann.
Warriors are starting to put a little separation on the scoreboard here. It's almost in a slow process as Tre Mann says, hold the phone.
Harrell and Roby. And Roby comes up with it. Under a minute to go in the 1st quarter. Tre Mann spotted up. He'll launch the 3 and knock it down.
AG will take it himself. And that shot's blocked.
One of the things that Oklahoma City does so well is pack in the paint. You don't want to do it to drive into a crowd if you're the Nuggets.
Watch out for that kid, Tre Mann.
On the court nowadays and shooting those threes. And then I told them, I'm one of those guys who start doing this.
And that putback. It's Tre Mann. He'll nail one from the outside. That's back-to-back triples for the Thunder. So wiry is Shea. As Mann fires across court. Giddey right back to him. He has to fire the 3 on the way, and he splashes it home to give the Thunder the lead.
He'll sneak you on the drive as well.
Here's Tre Mann stepping back on this night where he's had a career high, and he just puts 3 more on that total, 28.
And waiting for Milwaukee to regress back to that mean in terms of shot making, guys.
Thank you, Paris. Nice move, Tre Mann. Able to shed the defense there.
Communication is key. You change your defense, your communication is really key.
And at first, as you know, can turn into 4 before this quarter is over.
Just like the fuse. Here's Mann outside, mid-range, up and in.
It doesn't look like it because he's a 6'8" point guard. He's only 19 years old, but he does.
Getting defended by Klay Thompson. This man very aggressive right down the lane. Goes right to the cup and scores.
Not just Roby. I'm talking Tre Mann. Pokusevski, he's in the starting lineup again tonight. We've talked about Baisley because SGA had a phenomenal run of 30-point games.
Oh, how about the move from Tre Mann? Was able to dismiss Beasley. Poku off the turnover. It's Reed. Oh, he got met at the summit by Baisley on an incredible block. And here comes OKC. Pokusevski off the deck, fires and connects.
Oklahoma City's biggest lead was 14.
Yep.
Here's Tre Mann. He's open and knocks down a three. That is the 7th Thunder three on 17 attempts.
Spurs hit 5 threes in the last 3.5 minutes of the first half. And now get a couple to start the second.
And then Vassell wants it. Next thing to do is just continue to do that.
3 rookies on the floor for OKC to open up the 4th quarter, and it's Tre Mann. This time Muscala rolls to the rim. Little bounce pass from Shea. As the ball continues to snap around. Oh, how about the step back? Tre Mann, he's going to get into the three-point action.
Their toes driving in. It's great basketball.
Back comes Tre Mann. They get in the lane, they hurt you.
And kind of swiped across the arm.
The entry pass, and it was deflected.
He brings a lot of different intangibles. He's not just a shooter. This guy's been on fire.
It's his 21st birthday tomorrow, and he's got 25 points after the step-back three.
He's got the ball in his hands. Well, you see Muscala flare out, and you just think he's going to take it, but instead it's Tre Mann taking aim and hitting from the outside. Muscala's checked in for his offense, but the game clock at 2. Shea's going to have to make his move. Scoops it over to Mann. Quick trigger three, and it's going to count.
So plenty of time left. You see that customary cross-court bullet pass. Watching that ball go through the bucket.
Well, it's good experience coming out of the gate going up against one of the best teams in the West. And that is the shot that Tre Mann. Giddey bounced off a defensive player inside. And Mann already with an emphatic dunk. Now he's got an electric layup.
7/10 of a second. Just great defense. You have to continue to do that.
As Tre Mann drills a three from the outside. He got on the floor because of his defense with Washington. As Mann, so much speed, blows right by the Houston defense with the left-hand finish.
To me, there's just a marked difference that it's almost like a light switch was turned on with him about maybe 2 weeks ago or so, where he's gotten way more comfortable. Transition right there, the way he went in and out of the defense, came back around, finished on the other side. That is unstoppable.
Needless to say, that's a big regular season matchup. Monday night from Philadelphia. We'll have it beginning with Heat Live at 6:30. Tre Mann picking up right where he left off.
All right, thank you, Nick. And that's really a team concept that Mark Daigneault has really mentioned before. Beautiful step back by Tre Mann. Boy,
a lot of contact on there too, as White is trying to slow him down.
Underspread it out. There is Mann on the drive, high off the glass, plus the foul.
That could possibly make shots. Halliburton is just good enough to recognize he was the best option on the floor.
7 of his 14 points. Oh, and Mann throws it in.
This guy can get it done on the offensive end.
Tre Mann with the rebound. No relation to Terrence Mann, who's a guard for the LA Clippers. He's in the lane, floated up and in.
Not just one-dimensional as a shooter, can handle the ball, can finish at the rim or make those types of plays.
Tre Mann is binging.
Should be the final shot of this game. Nope, Trey's going to get one off in time. That three counts as he finishes with 15. It's at 7. Green was waiting for him outside the man. Mann wants to drive the floater right over Green, and he got it.
Mann on the step back. Cha-ching, Thunder money ball. Big shot by the rookie.
Extended 20-8 run. Harden loses it, and Mann has got it ahead of the field. Mann stuffs it home.
Man. Only had 50 a year ago, so he's only 101 threes better than he was last year.
I'll tell you what, something else. His ability to change the game and be ignitable in that last game against Detroit. He was a difference maker.
Lost that one as Wiggins right back to Tre Mann. Man, so much bounce. This time he splits the double team, avoids the charge, and finds Pokashevsky right across the baseline. Great patience, great vision by the rookie.
That's something that can jumpstart their offense on this very possession.
Looking for a little lighter fluid is, how about Tre Mann? What a pretty move off the dribble with one hand, and he kissed it home.
Now a lump of coal is in your sock by my mantle.
Unbelievable.
But it can be changed.
Looks like I got work to do. Under a little work here in the second quarter. Man defended by Hampton. Sees a little space, unloads another three. Still playing without a handful of rotational guys. Got Dort back as Tre Mann step back shot, and boy, still created space on an excellent long rangy defensive player, and Andrew
able to deny three-point looks. Keeping the shot clock, it's Mann. Over Snell, a one-legged fade.
The biggest lead of the night for the Grizzlies at 17. Memphis has gone plus 10 here in the third, and the floater by Mann goes down.
Give the assist to R.J. Hampton, and the Magic are up by 5. Long three by Mann. That's good.
RJ decided to try to short that screen.
But it looks like Orlando's going to get that W tonight. Kamiki with the second.
The Magic have failed to score 100 points. 24 of their previous games had not come out with a win.
Tre Mann chased out of the lane by Trey Lyles. They're done for three, though, and it's through.
The youngest player in the league. I mean, Giddey is 19 years, 84 days when he got the triple-double last game.
Over the last 4 or 5 games for the Rockets, pressed into service by default due to the injury of Christian Wood.
Oh, Tre Mann, so pretty. The offhand, the left hand on full display.
This could be a piece of NBA history, not just merely Grizzlies history. Mann on a step through and a three-point opportunity.
Three, number 5 on the night. He has just been a problem. How about Tre Mann again off the deck? Too much speed as he blows by Tice. 12-point lead for Golden State. Mann with Poole on the backside. Ships it underneath, and Baisley able to get up to the rim and punch it down. Shea stops right at the elbow. Was looking to distribute outside. Tre Mann had the feet set as he bottoms the three.
To put it down on the floor there,
Oh, Hero looking so smooth, swerving through defense, missing on that finger roll. Tre Mann, look at the confidence. Look at the shot make.
Tre. Now they have the top 75.
Top 75, that's right. So it's really a fun weekend. And when you have people on the ground, like Paris Lawson, to cover it as Tre Mann does a nice step back, finds nothing but the center of the rim.
Grizzlies leading by 35, the largest lead they hung on any team this year, 40 against Houston. Mann, a step back three is through.
It's a different setup. We've already talked about Theo Maledon and how he's been able to affect the ball game.
Nice back tap, and it's lift off for Tre Mann.
Christian understands. Okay, wow. He just lost it.
Ross Olympics there.
Brooks is back. Mann goes at him, hangs in the air, banks it up and in, plus the foul. Really good play by Tre Mann.
Game that included a 26-point Thunder comeback back in October. Well, the Thunder, Michael, as you said, trying to find a way to ignite the offense. And Mann goes up, elevates, and detonates at the rim.
In the game prior to the All-Star break.
Wow, what a pass. Listen, Mann's going to be a good player.
Wood, 13 points, season high, 18 rebounds, his career high for rebounds in the game is 19, set last year against the Clippers. Mann for three.
Somebody was in the wrong place playing their strong side defense.
Outside to Pokusevski. He's able to pass out of so many precarious situations because of his size. And how about Tre Mann driving right to the cup, then realizing that McGee was close, so he went high off the window.
And this is, and Jokic fumbles the rebound, taken by OKC. Mann lets it go. Basket counts. And I think a foul too.
DeMar DeRozan. But this is a typical Western Conference team.
Mann with the block on Brown, who recovered it.
38-point first quarter that the Celtics had.
Here's a turnover. That's what the Thunder wanted. Trying to get it outside to Mann. Mann attacks left hand, right at Horford, scores off the glass with 55 seconds.
Really played the game the right way and I think the field goal percentage is starting to rise because of it. Nice pull up there.
And Tre Mann, the rookie from Florida.
I thought there was contact easily on that play. I've seen that given it for less.
Mann with the pull-up. And OKC has extended to its largest lead, double figures.
Last time I checked, the Astros are still winning as well, so one win away from another trip to the World Series.
Timer is down to 6. Jerome behind the back. Mann, fake, fade. Goes down for Tre Mann.
You feel moments like that, Michael, and here he is again. He's got Horford on him. Stops, goes in, puts up the shot, and he got the bounce.
He plays almost like a screwdriver. He's going to take you apart. He stripped Steven Adams, and he stripped Dillon Brooks, you remember, in this same quarter, as Tre Mann finally gets one to fall from distance.
Finishing the first quarter by missing 11 of their last 15 shots.
You know, Craig, small note here as Tre Mann gets to the rim, opportunistic drive there.
Finals officials last couple of years.
I'm not happy, but it was the correct call.
Mann with a floater.
They have beat him twice, their place.
Final seconds of the third, and Tre Mann wiggles his way to the bucket.
The Thunder still trying to find a little traction offensively here in the first half. Tre Mann, nice play. Floats it up and in with the right hand.
Record relative to 500. They're 5 games over for the second time this year. What seems like eons ago, in the first 13 games of the year, the Mavericks started 9-4.
Got a lot of those, particularly when he first entered the league. Celtics been trying to get it out of his game more and more. Mann off the deck, White, lot of space. Tre Mann has not missed on the night from downtown. Well, that pass just got over to Baisley. There's that patent step back 3 from Tre Mann as he rips the cords.
Bad pass. Stolen by Mann. Martin recovers at the last moment, but Mann is able to lay it up and in, and they're going to call the foul.
But not in a real game. Now it's the second one as Shea dribbles it off of his leg. Has to scrape it up off the floor. Mann got it off in time straight away. Beats the buzzer for the 3. He can come in and be ready and contribute. That pass through the hands, and it results in a Denver turnover. As Tre Mann got the release, flies his way up to the rim, and another transition deuce for OKC.
Good look being aggressive and driving to the basket. Don't settle for those outside jumpers.
Inside Mann with the left hand. He wanted a foul.
Not often we see Joel miss 2 free throws, but that's what he did that time.
Ooh,
Under
nice
7.5 to go. Mann high off glass, and we're going to see many flashes.
6 straight points. The Mavericks take the lead by 1. And force another turnover. Looking to score off a turnover for the second time down the floor. Luka drives into the teeth of the defense. And in the act of shooting, there's no foul, just a ball out of bounds off the underside of the backboards.
He's going to be a really nice player.
Stevenson through the hands of Brissett, running Gilgeous-Alexander.
Kite with a step-up screen. Mann would find inside for the easy bucket.
Armani just rewarded with a regular NBA contract, well-deserved. Mann for 3, and that was a good-looking shot.
A diversity of experience. He went down on assignment down in the G League and got some work down there. As here he is again, spotting up from 3. Got a clean look, takes advantage. As Pokusevski caught the pass, went right into Embiid. Didn't end well. Mann with the loose ball, and how about the scoop high off the glass?
Tre Mann against Randall. Hesitates, drives, floater is good. What an impressive move from Tre Mann. He's got 18.
That was a tough shot. Randall defended.
A factor here for the Celtics. Tre Mann wants more and got more.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything.
Mann plays a little 2-person game. Off the deck, fires up the 3. Nothing but net by Tre Mann. That smooth stroke.
To the corner, and that's blocked.
Well, I tell you
what,
what,
they are long.
They are very long. That's like the 3rd block we've seen in a jump shot situation.
Oh, that's high off the window and good.
Part of their G League team, the blue. And Stevenson was trying to throw it to the corner. Too many white shirts in the way.
Arms.
Man.
Tell him, this guy's a load.
A guy hanging out in that dunker slot, and he does just what he's supposed to, get that dunk.
Mann's been letting it fly here in the first half, and he drills the three.
They also are tops in the NBA at putting you on the free throw line at over 25 a game, their opponents.
Mann's been wearing out that wing, and he splashes home that three.
Giddey running the point with Baisley, Mann, Jerome, and Derek Favors in the lineup. And Tre Mann elevates. There goes that man.
Playing fast, not necessarily in transition, but just moving the ball, not allowing the Bucks to set up their defense.
And man, what a move. Oh, used his skill, got underneath the rim. And when you're Towns and you get it that close to the basket, we say it routinely, Michael, it's just so hard to slow a man down. As Roby drills the trail three.
Oh, Lord, we're going to start this one. Skin.
I talked to Skin for like 30 minutes the other night, by the way, man.
I'm joking.
There is a runner by Tre Mann, and it is a tie game.
Defended by Rozier, cross court. Prior to the double team is Mann. Lost it on the way up. McDaniels drawing it free. Mann got it back, puts it up and in as he beats the buzzer. A time here in March in what is going to be a really busy month, but the Thunder going to enjoy a stretch at home. And what a shot by Tre Mann going into that game against the Boston Celtics, but they were dropping.
He had 26 points at halftime.
And he's got 5 in a hurry here on back-to-back possessions.
That's how he scores them.
Shengood back to the basket, and the help defense by Mann in the perfect spot. He has nowhere to go, and that jump pass results in another Houston turnover.
Off that high ball screen in that zone, I think Bones Highland can look to attack the paint even more and make the defense collapse.
Man, that's good.
Off that high ball screen in that zone, I think Bones Highland can look to attack the paint even more and make the defense collapse.
Man, that's good.
Here's Giddey. Giddey at 6'8". That's what Wally talked about, what makes him so good. The quick three-pointer from Mann. Mann getting the rare start.
Especially on that second look there. Great camera angle.
Mann, another take right to the cup. Looked like he lost the handle momentarily, but still got it up over the cylinder.
Cam Johnson in double figures once again. Already 10 points. Mann cut off there by Payton. Words of the tough contested pull-up.
He deserves every penny of it.
I was just going to say that.
He's averaging as a starter. Here tonight's his 33rd start, by the way. Almost 18 points, 4 boards, and 6 assists.
Averaging a steal and a half this year. And the pass under to Barton. Couldn't convert. Over the shoulder, no look.
Back up to a 4-point lead. It's coming with Jokic on the bench as Tre Mann once again shows the skill inside, put it on the deck.
Second quarter, he's highly featured with most of the starters on the bench taking a rest. It's his time to be able to get shots up and be the focal point of the offense. They're running them off screens where they...
Their first round pick, 18th overall with it. 10 on the shot clock. And what a take with the left hand. Protected it well, didn't he?
Yep. And when guys get broken down one-on-one off the dribble, it's not much you can do about that.
The two mans on the floor.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm going to leave that up to you. That's why you're the play-by-play guy.
There is Tre Mann. Yeah, was way behind the three-point line. Not a problem as he shows his range. Moving now, Anthony trying to check up on Mann. Screen, got by Wagner. A little sidestep, and what a move. So shifty by Mann. You expect the three.
Gilgeous-Alexander has 9 to lead Oklahoma City.
That's too much help. This guy's making shots, and that's what Rick Carlisle just told Buddy. Outside defense, right, always in the right place at the right time.
Man, Tre Mann.
Get up on the Champagne, get into the post and get it back. As you see him now with the
steal and then has it stolen away. And Favors lays it up and through. 17-9 early Orlando lead here in the first quarter. Thank you for being with us As Wagner and Baisley expect them to be going at it. There's Tre Mann drawing the charge. Boy, he put his diminutive body right in the way.
Tre Mann, short jumper, and that lead is indeed double digits for the first time tonight. Nuggets down 10 to OKC.
Nikhil inside of 10 on the shot clock. On the spin, good footwork. Leave it. He will. And they foul Jonas.
Nope,
Nope, it's still alive. Into the shot clock, and that'll do it. As picked up by Tre Mann.
Russell wanted the lob to Taurean Prince on the back door instead. He got swallowed up by
Dort. Jabs left, moves right. Ellaby stands him up. Dort persists. Missed the runner. But Williams, again, another offensive rebound for the Thunder, leading to a second opportunity.
Starting to direct traffic. Brasdeikis defending. Mann, nice slippery move. Gives it off to Baisley underneath. And he's going to get the and one.
Got plenty of time here to try to make something happen. Nice little step back. Boy, he just looked pretty on that, man. I tell you one thing. You can package that. You can patent that. Hey, man, it's still a basketball for Brown.
Nice dig. Man, see what he does here with Tice on him. Pass up the three. Instead, he'll drive and kiss it home.
Scala makes the extra pass. Mann on a step back. Rips the cords as Tre Mann has 13.
And Roby with, I beg your pardon.
And just the luxury of having a guy who can take some of that burden off of Luka. We want to keep him fresh for fourth quarters, the playoffs, and it's just essential the trust that kid has in Brunson to run this team.
As he surveys, finds an open man. Tre Mann, when you see the shiftiness with him handling the basketball, and he can just kind of create his own.
Oklahoma City's defense, though, is boxes and elbows, and we see that every time that the Nets are trying to drive or penetrate. They're doing a great job staying in front.
Tre Mann connects from long range, and the lead is 15.
Point game, 45-39.
I could just snuck in between a couple defenders there for that offensive rebound.
Mann got the bucket before the timeout, steps out for the three-pointer.
Suns with their biggest lead of the night now on a 30-9 scoring run as the youngster Mann stops the bleeding for just a moment.
Kind of lean to the side and still knock it down.
Mann floats it up. Boy, he's got a real nice bounce to his game.
Good size, too. I like his size.
An FTX Arena in Miami with that eruption in the second quarter. Mann, a little more, yes!
And one other time with a probe into the paint, he was able to find Powell. Mann, way upstairs. Wow, rainmaker by Tre Mann.
That is tough.
You're trying to cut into that deficit. We've had great success just making shots when it counts. That's making a shot when it counts.
Have plenty to discuss in the locker room report right after this game. This is going to be a tough one to swallow as Mann goes the distance.
Mann immediately goes into fifth gear, leaves it up. Pokashevsky, high arcing three, and he bottoms it.
Yeah, it's a little bit short on the outside shots.
Mann steps back and loads a three. Boys played for a couple of different teams. Pelicans, Lakers, now with Chicago. Tre Mann left open, can't leave him open. He'll make you pay, and he does so there with that three.
Jazz have a 7-0 advantage right now.
5 to work with for the rookie Mann. On to settle for the final shot of the first quarter. Tough step back three over the outstretched arm of Gobert, and he splashes it home.
Each team gets 2 timeouts in the OT. Tre Mann drives on Burks. Burks does a good job. Mann pull-up jumper's good. What a tough shot. 24 for Tre Mann.
With where this organization is right now, it's allowing him to find his offensive game. Because really, when you come into this league, he was really a guy who's going to play defense. Great pass.
And an even better block by Mann.
Calling for an and one, too. That's through the contact. Just because he's big and he can barrel through doesn't mean there's not a foul there, too.
Tre Mann, again, they cannot stop him from penetrating that key.
Basketball, as you see Scotty Barnes guarding Shea now.
Williams
Gives it to Mann, the three. Look, they haven't shot like this all season long.
You basically get undressed.
Absolutely.
In your professional interview. Oh, the step back three. Tre Mann just undressed Prince. What a pretty move from the outside by the rookie. Drafted all the way back in 2013, and there's a little bit of touch.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, they're looking to go double team him again.
Tre Mann.
Not bad for a guy to shoot under 30%.
Another floater by Mann, and again he's able to get the bounce. A friendly hop for the rookie.
Tre Mann. Yo, what do you think his nickname is? It designs his ball screen pick and roll game after. Chris Paul was the one guy he said that he watches more than anyone else. Tre Mann with a soft touch and scores it, the lead down to 3.
And this is what player development, the coaching, you got to know that's a big difference at this point in the ball game as he just continues to make it do what it do. I think it's more of a two-horse race for the second spot between the Warriors and the Grizzlies. How about that pass by Tre Mann? My goodness. He threaded the needle and put a little bit of English on it.
Minnesota's 6th, but just under 114 as Tre Mann is able to lay that one in at the rim.
Left to right in traffic. Has to give that pass away thanks to Hassan. Just over 2 minutes left. 3 ball.
Shot clock is off. 16-point Denver lead with Tre Mann looking to make his move. He'll step into the three and got the three.
Here, who it is on the other side. These are professionals on the floor and on the road.
Mann comes up firing and hitting.
Yeah, that's what Tre Mann does. He scores in bunches.
Back to Pokashevsky. This is Tre Mann with 5 on the shot clock. He makes another tough running shot.
Stevenson missed. OKC has it. Gilgeous-Alexander, basket and a foul.
All the reasons why. Warriors been able to jump out to the lead. Tre Mann, high arcers. He finds the bottom of the net.
On their last chance to try to cut into this 9-point deficit.
Boy, Mann just wheeling and dealing out there, putting the moves on Keldon Johnson.
Oh my goodness, that is a hard fall to the floor for Luka. He is slowly getting up. Tre Mann, same quarter, same result.
As Tre Mann off the deck pulls up, beautiful shot right outside the elbow. Boy, that is a pretty move.
Rockets with their biggest lead on a 10-2 run. Mann, a little bit of a reverse pivot, and that bounces in.
Yeah, Coach Tre Mann, probably his sophomore, junior year.
I thought it was really interesting. He liked the lighting at Madison Square Garden. Came out in warm-ups and was wondering if it was going to stay like that throughout the course of the game. And now he's going to get an and one, playing through the contact. Here is Giddey. Rifles it cross court to Mann. He'll be able to blow right by Pirtle. Got up to the cup and scores the left-handed reverse.
Play. There was no time to bring the double team on Randall. Great steal by Randall to get the 2.
Mann steps back and drills another one.
As Cam Johnson was on the floor on one end, the Thunder kept going.
And now a steal on the rake of McGee by Mann. Goes behind his back right to Pokashevsky in stride, who hammers it down. He's a player that the Lakers really like. Got off to a hot start scoring the basketball. As Tre Mann is able to find the bottom of the net on another 3. The coaching staff encouraging him to be aggressive.
And he was desperately, I say, missing in action.
Here's Tre Mann, a pull up from the free throw line, extended, and he knocks it down.
Peter at 55% for the first half. Mann, dotted line one-hander, of course.
Mann, he'll take it all the way. Magic let him score, 18.5 left.
Turned it over on the first possession. Did not turn it over at all in the second quarter, and the Denver gives it right back as Mann jumps the passing lane. He stepped right in front of Green. Now he slips it up to Baisley.
Kick as Gabe caught it underneath and tight confines, been able to kick it out and get Max that comfy corner triple.
Tell you what, Tre Mann getting very comfortable here in the second quarter.
one more swing from C.J. Elleby, you go to a career 40% three-point shooter.
Yeah.
But it's been that type of thing for the Blazers over the last couple games.
Michael, what can the Thunder do here to get back in this game?
Well, I like the fact that they were knocking down the three, and as I'm speaking about it.
Thunder want to run some offense on this possession. Man, little turn and burn again, high off the glass. Williams, no contest. As
Teo Maladone into the game for the first time tonight for the Thunder. That's Mann from downtown. He buried Tre Mann.
There's Lawson brought up. Thunder bench scored 8 of the 13 threes.
Tied a career high. Oh, great block, Trey Mann. Stuck right with Bledsoe on that drive.